Quick Ticket Office. This is can I help you?
Hi, my name is Kevin, and I run a I direct. I'm a director for a camp. Um,
hmm
yeah, and I want to know, are you guys taking reservations for like a game that I could bring the kids out
Yeah,
to? Okay, awesome,
yeah,
awesome.
like a group outing type of thing.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Sure, sure. Let me see, and then, let me just see if you're in our system already, Kevin. What was your last name?
Kevin Berkowitz.
You mind spelling that for me, just so I don't butcher it on my end?
Oh yeah, yeah, no problem. B as in butcher on your end.
Okay, okay, okay,
ERKOWITZ.
okay,
Oh, it
okay.
yeah, like Owitz, Burke Owitz.
Yeah, perfect. Got it there for you. All right, and then did you have an idea which game you're looking to come out to, Kevin?
Yeah, I was wondering if you so I look at, like, your promotions site and,
hmm
okay, so I was looking, like, I think there's a game where the kids could go run around the bases post-game.
Yeah, yeah. So we do the on most of our Sunday games. I think most, if not all,
Okay,
we have post games on the bases.
okay,
Um, let's
that's cool.
see. Let me say. Were you just kind of looking generally, or did you have a specific date in mind that you were looking at?
We were looking, like, towards the summer, maybe, like, around June.
Okay.
I don't know if, the previous person I spoke with told you, but this is a camp for conjoined twins. Um
Okay.
Yeah, they kinda come from, like, all around the country, and,
hmm
yeah, so kinda want to know, like, in terms of, like, the tickets, right? We're gonna have, like, 100 kids.
hmm
How much would that normally cost?
Yeah. So it kind of depends on what section you want to sit in at around the stadium, but for most areas that we do have a special ticket rate for all groups such as yours like that. So are you familiar with our stadium at all, Kevin? Have you ever been out before, or are you just is this all kind of new to you?
It's all kinda new to me, and I just wanted to make sure, so when in terms like the ticket, um, so is each conjoined twin charged for 2 tickets or 1 ticket?
That is a you know what? That is a good question. Well, I'm assuming it'd be based off of. I don't want to sound insensitive. I think it's based off of how many seats they have, or how many seats they'll need. Do you know if they'll need one seat or if they'll need two seats? Or like I said, I don't want to be insensitive or
No,
anything.
I totally understand, so typically, typically they could take up, 1 seat, but maybe
hmm
if you do you guys have, like, a bleacher area, so it could kinda, like, not worry so much about that? Um,
Yeah,
it's kinda like it's kinda like, sorry, it's kinda like 2 heads, but, like, 1 buttocks type situation.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, we don't necessarily have. We used to have kind of like bleacher seating. I want to say in that case we could probably just do one ticket, just because it's we pretty much do it on a like a per seat basis in this case. So if they're only sitting if they only need one seat, I don't see why there's a reason we need to charge them for two tickets if that makes sense. But
Yeah, yeah.
what I'll do what
Yeah,
I'll do for
like
you, Kevin, is just kind of double check with my team to make sure that's all right. But for now, we'll just operate as if it's one seat for the two kids.
right, okay, yeah, stub, like 1 stub for each pair, that's good.
hmm
Um, do you guys have, I think, like, some of the kids would really enjoy, like, if you could do, like, some type of batting practice or something like that, or take pictures with the team. I mean, it's I will be honest, they're not particularly that easy on the eyes, but I think, like, with they would really appreciate if they could have, like, that moment with the team.
Yeah, yeah. So we do have some kind of like pregame stuff that we do with groups that come out. We do have some like on-field games that we can do, or even maybe like a first pitch or something like that.
Yeah.
The kind of issue with dealing with the player, with interacting with the players themselves, is that since they're technically Dodgers employees, and they're Dodgers players.
Right.
We're partnered with them. We kind of have restrictions on what we can do with them without having to get permission from the Dodgers, if that makes sense. So,
Okay, yeah. So,
but we do
yeah,
have some
it's
stuff.
I totally understand. Like, yeah, there's so much bureaucracy. Um, so yeah, no, I understand. Like sometimes
We
like
do.
yeah, sometimes like I feel like the MLB doesn't appreciate how how important it is to do like outreach. Um, but yeah. Um, so
Yeah, we. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
could the Twins kinda, like, be brought out on the field by, like, the PA system? Like, kinda like batter, like, "Upcoming number 2, like the Berkowitz twins," that type of thing, you know?
Mhm. I'm trying to think. We have done kind of like special like pregame stuff like that before. It would maybe because it's a Sunday game. We could that could be possible. I would say usually when we do that kind of stuff, it's usually not
I mean,
it's less. I'd say less crowded days, which is our Fridays and Saturdays, just because there's so much going on that when we have our pregame stuff that we do, we kind of have like set timing on everything strict timing that we have to follow. So
right,
it
right, right.
definitely is. I won't say it's an immediate no, but I don't want to give you a yes right now because I have to check with the promo team just
Of course.
to see how we would
I mean,
execute all
look,
that. But that's
it's like some of them have 2 heads, but they have, like, 1 heart. They're like 1 being.
mm,
It's,
mm-hmm,
and, also, if they could take, like, maybe with, like, a mascot or something like that, s I think mascots are really cool, and they would love that as well. Um, if one of them could even be a mascot, that'd be really fun. If you could get, like make, like, individually 2 heads for the mascot, that'd be really cool. Um, uh, do you think that's
yeah.
possible?
But with the mascot, we do kind of have set mascots, but definitely the mascot definitely kind of wanders around, and we do ask him, and he does go up to groups. So we can get a group photo, something like that, maybe. In terms of making them a mascot, it's kind of the same thing. I more so just handle like kind of the ticket side. So everything you're telling me, I'll take it, write it down, and kind of talk to the promo team to see how exactly that could be executed. But I know with the mascot itself, like we said, we could definitely do like a group photo of the sorts, or try to work something out with that. I just don't want to overpromise you anything right now, Kevin, if that makes sense.
I understand. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe, like well, there are some kids who are not, like, particularly able to, um, walk without assistance. I'm wondering if, like,
Hmm.
you have staff that's, like, ready to handle that, where they could kinda, like, roll them out and let them be like, "Here's it. Here are these kids," you know? Like,
Hmm.
announce them. But yeah, I totally understand, like, these are a lot of, like, nitty-gritty details. Um, and some of them are redheaded. I don't know if that's a problem, but I really doubt it. Um,
No, no,
no.
that's not a problem.
Okay, cool. So in terms of, like, what comes with the tickets, right? Does it come with, like, concessions of sorts?
So the kind of the base ticket price doesn't necessarily come with concessions, but we do have opportunities to kind of include that with the ticket. It is obviously it's going to be a kind of an additional charge, but we have like meal vouchers that we can do, or even we even do like pregame picnics for groups that want to come out. So we
Right.
can even do like a pregame picnic to include that, like a ticket and a picnic ticket essentially. You can kind of build it in all as one price, and those picnics are unlimited food for it's an hour and 15 minutes before the game starts. So
Yeah,
got some time to all hang out, eat some food together, get as much food as you need, and then go on to your seats and enjoy the game.
for sure. And can we get, like so similar to how it's like we already contractually agreed that each ticket will be 1 ticket for, the conjoined twins. I'm wondering, considering that, are we contractually agreeing that there'd be 2 hot dogs for 1 bun?
Well, so there with those picnics, um, they are. I mean, we can. I think we can accommodate that. It is unlimited food for the picnic. So there is, it's not like the more you eat, the more you get charged type of thing. It's just kind of
So
you
it's not
pay this.
like it's not like
There'll
a
be enough.
buffet style situation.
Yeah, there'll be enough food for everyone to go around. So it's not like you're paying this money so you get this finite amount of food. If that makes sense, we'll have kind of enough food there to go around for everyone.
Right. And would they be able to get like some type of like prize at the end of it, like maybe a baseball mitt and two baseballs again per mitt?
We do kind of do like donation baskets type of things for groups. That's kind of run through my office manager, so I can kind of there's just I know I'm saying a lot of there's kind of with what you're trying to do. There's just kind of a lot of coordination that needs to go on. So I definitely just kind of have to have conversations with them, but we don't necessarily just kind of I want to put like have prizes just kind of waiting for everyone or like raffles, but we do have like kind of raffle baskets type of thing. So that's like you said, I definitely can talk with my team about that.
Okay. And also just one more thing on the food. It
Hmm.
comes with a beverage, I presume. Can you make sure
Yeah,
that
yeah,
can we get like specialty straws where it's like two two like two spouts per straw?
yeah. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. It's the same. I hate to kind of. It sounds very PR of me, but I'm sure we can make accommodations for that. I just don't. I don't run the food and beverage department, so I just have to get in contact with them to make sure that's something we can do. But
All right, worst case
I know
scenario,
we
we could
do
bring
have.
our own team.
Yeah,
We could bring
like
our
you
own
said, we're
people and they could handle it for us. No problem.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Um
it's just going to be some coordination on my end, but we definitely there are opportunities for that.
and they can like just kind of like feel comfortable just roaming around roaming around the park, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, you'll have your seat for every game if they want to go and explore the ballpark and just check it out. They're more than welcome to do that.
And they can just like roll around the park as they feel.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, not like the playing field or anything, but if you just like I said, if they want to go check out, we got a lot of fun areas. We have like a fun zone area at the stadium, a bunch of different kind of concessions and things going on. We have the team store that they can go and visit. So yeah, we're not going to tell you you have to be in your seat for the whole game. You're not allowed to move around, type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, cuz some of them like to roll, they don't really walk. Um that's cool. Um okay, in terms of parking, do you guys do like RV style parking?
We do, yeah, we do parking like that. If you guys have some like buses or RVs like that, I don't believe we charge for that. In that case, I'll have to check. Again, apologies. I'll have to double check with my parking manager. But I know we've had groups before that have brought like big buses or RVs or things of
Right,
that
right.
nature.
And back
Hmm.
sorry, I just like wrote down you mentioned the fun zone. So anything goes in the fun zone, right?
Yeah, that area is just like a little. We just have some games set up for kids to just throw. Like there's like a ball toss where they can try to throw a ball as hard as they can, or there's like a connect four or a little slide, or
Right.
there's just some things over there just to keep the kids entertained because some of the kids just come to the game and they don't care what's going on. They just want to have some fun. So it's just a little nice little area for them
Yeah, yeah,
to do
for
that.
sure. They could just really freestyle and just do their thing. What
Yeah,
a what
exactly.
about
Just
for the adults in the fun zone? Like, cause they'll be with the counselors, so I
Yeah, if the counselors want to be over there just to kind of keep an eye on them, they're more than welcome to. We have parents.
we have to it's like we have to keep 4 eyes per twin. So, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of it's gonna be a lot of heads-on work. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like the counselors would really love to just get it on in the fun zone and and just, like, really let loose for once. Alright, cool. And oh, we got who's calling?
Because when you let a bunch of
Ye
high energy kids run around like that, you got to have some order. But like I said, it's just go out there, have some fun. You can keep some eyes on them and make sure do what you got to do and enjoy the game and just go enjoy the whole experience.
I mean, it's like they're like nuclear energy, like, they are just double time.
And that sounds like a great place for them to get some of their energy out. Then definitely.
And the counselors, right? So most of them are above the age of 21.
Hmm.
Well, so is there, like, some type of open bar situation that we could set up for that?
Well, we do have some beer walls that are near the. They're they're not necessarily right next to the fun zone, but there are some beer walls on the way over there. There's beer walls on both sides of the stadium actually, so they'll actually, depending on where you're sitting, you'll probably have to walk past the beer wall to get to the fun zone.
So you gotta breach the beer wall to enter the fun zone.
Oh, I wish we could, but I'm not sure if there's any restrictions on that or anything. But
So they
and
have
we
to
definitely we also
climb.
have.
There's no climbing involved. Like, so there's the beer wall, there's the fun zone, and I mean, look, because like, realistically, we expect by that time in the summer, the counselors are they're gonna be so drained. Just it's a lot of work, as you can imagine. Like, you already see how much is gonna go into this, and,
Hmm.
um, we just wanna make sure that they could be, um that they could, be, be comfortable, let loose, really just kinda, like, kiss and tell, ki just bumping grind a little bit. I can't. Um, yeah, kinda like that. Alright, so in terms of price for the tickets, right? So, let's say we're in the, um, upper deck, right?
Hmm.
Just kinda, like, out of sight for the rest of the people, how much is a ticket?
So in the upper deck, what we call that the club box at the stadium. It's with the group rate. It's $11 a ticket.
Okay. Alright, 11 bucks. But can we
Yeah.
work something out?
So well, that's actually our already a discounted rate on the game. So we actually, for reference, let's say like a Sunday game, like you said, you one of those where you maybe want to run around the bases.
Is this the
Um,
Dodgers decision or your decision to make it $11 right now?
that is a quick choice, just because it is,
Okay.
like I said, it is a discounted rate on our normal tickets. I think like a Sunday ticket in that same section is usually like 16, $17. So it is a good chunk off of that.
Okay, so it's
We
$11, so split the difference, 5.50 per ticket, per kid.
So you're saying like 50 tickets in total?
No, I'm saying, like, if we break it down I'm saying for our books. For our books, when we do the taxes, it's $11 per conjoined twin, therefore 5.50 per kid.
Uh, that should work. Like I said,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure just because it's taking up one seat, I just need to kind of confirm that with my team, but that should be the case.
Come on, man, you're
Essentially, five
quaking
fifty.
my heart right now, man. Like, make sure that that is the case. I really do appreciate, how
Yeah, no,
thorough.
like I said, I just personally, Kevin, haven't had a group like this. So when I say all this stuff, I just don't want to overpromise you anything. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. But
Okay.
I was just kind of refer to my team when it's a new situation or a new scenario like this.
Right, right. Okay, cool. Alright, so for the parking, we could pull up in a big old RV. That's exciting. Um, okay, cool. And And so in terms of like the dates, so which date do you think is most ideal?
Yeah. So if you wanted to come out one of those Sundays to run the bases, you were looking at the summer, right? Is that correct?
What?
Or what you were looking to come out during the summer,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Or what like okay. So maybe like a June or July
Like
game?
Juneteenth?
Juneteenth. Okay. So we do have a Sunday after Juneteenth. So
Oh,
June
okay. So like
25th, that
Juneteenth
could be an option.
observed, a Greek Orthodox Juneteenth situation. All right, cool. Um, and last thing I would say is like for if do you guys do like a scoreboard message for the kids?
Yeah, yeah. For all our groups that come out, we put like a little message up on the scoreboard. So whenever we're kind of ready to move forward with this, we can kind of get your little shout out that you want to do up there,
For
like
sure.
it's like a group name or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, because I think a nice message would be like all caps, like hello, conjoined brothers and sisters. You are loved and you are normal.
Yeah, no, totally.
Okay, cool. And and how about you just have like full autonomy over the fun zone?
That is a good question. I've never, I've never seen that before. Never had that question asked, just because we usually open it up to all kids that come out. But um, I keep saying it, I keep hating it, and put it, but I got to check with the team because I
Yeah,
don't
we don't
know
want other
an exact
kids
price.
in there, like no one else. Like it's gotta be closed and no cameras either. Like absolutely, like I'm talking like Berlin nightclub situation. Like no pictures, nothing at all. Uh
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
yeah, I'll get back to you on that if that's something we can do.
Yeah, maybe do you have like a security detail like on site that we could kind of like hire? We'll bring our own team. We'll bring our own team. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. Oh, also, we prefer if there are no bobbleheads because bobbleheads are kind of triggering for these kids. If you could, or if you could, because or you could customize it and make double bobbleheads. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we um
Oh,
we
and
don't have any. Oh,
right, you don't have any
I would
what?
say we don't have a bobblehead scheduled for our Sunday game, so there
Okay,
won't be any like bobbleheads given out that day or anything like that.
all right, yeah, we'll make our own. Don't worry about it. Have you considered like? I mean, there are many camps like this across the country. A lot of them kind of like near like, other minor league parks. And it would be nice if there was like, if there's in the case of like a double header, you could kind of make that conjoined twin night for maybe
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Dodgers can, maybe the Dodgers could, get that message out. I mean,
yeah, no,
I
I
know
see what
Bernie
you're saying.
Sanders is very much pro conjoined twin night. I've sent several emails to him and we're pretty close. He's a he's a good guy.
Yeah, no, no, I like I said, I mean, we don't get many double headers here just because that only happens when we get a rain out, which is not super often. But
That's true.
that is an interesting
But climate
promotion I
change is
can
crazy,
bring.
bro.
Hmm. All right, yeah. How about what I'll do for you, Kevin, is I'll kind of email you some of those. I'll get an email from you, send
Yeah.
you over some of those dates we're looking at, and we can go from there. And I can start talking with my team about some of the logistics we've been discussing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Send me an email.
Okay.
It's Kevin
Okay.
Barkowitz, Twin Master LLC at gmail.com.
Twinmasterllc@gmail.com.
Yes.
Got that right?
That's
Perfect.
cool.
All right, so I'll go ahead, send you some of those dates, and we'll see what we can get going there.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right.
I really
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Good joy, twin.
Why, bro? Why? Why? He just kept. Oh yeah, that sounds good.
I wanted you so bad to be like, and you have staff members that could roll out the twins that can't walk.
Oh my!
You could say, "Here come the twins," and then they'd roll.
Dude. Dude.
Oh my god!
Full autonomy of the fun
zone.
zone. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god!
Well, you man and woman, you are now streaming an American podcast called S&D. They're gonna be making episodes, so go ahead and click the download.